Hello everyone, this is Gamer and welcome back to Murder Soul Suspect. Let's continue where we left it off, shall we? Joy is safe in custody. Rex is carting Joy off to custody. I know the harsh sting of losing your freedom, but it is better than losing your life. True. Oh, to hide. What's that purpose?
Oh, it's just you. I knew I heard something.
I'm sure you saw the whole thing, and that makes you special. Always looking out the window, sticking your nose in everyone else's business.
I did see it, and I'm gonna have nightmares.
I think we've got enough nightmares to last us a while.
Don't talk about that. Don't ever talk about that.
I'm happy to stop talking. I'm trying to watch a show, you know.
What do they know about the murder of the girl in the laundry room? Oh, I forgot about that case. Yeah, I need to figure that out.
You get a better view of the street on TV. Staring out the window. What good's that gonna do?
Are these disappearances?
Maybe if I stopped bringing him snacks, he might look around the room to see if I was still here. Look at that poor excuse for a man. Won't even get out of his chair. Likes that chair more than me.
It's normally sleepy, but historical disappearances. Now, in a shopping
Gardening
turn,
tools.
a police detective falls victim.
Shovels, gloves, fertilizer, hobby, or homicide?
What appears to be a brazen murder in public. Are these disappearances connected?
Note.
Serial killer? Details are still
Note from a neighbor. Their neighbor left town in a hurry. Maybe they had something to do with it?
emerging, but for now, the town is covered with dark
Newspaper. Newspaper clipping. Kids are always breaking into the quarry. Why take such an interest in this one?
This is Monica Chase, where grizzly murders in the town of Bridge. It's normally sleepy, but historical. 2 days ago, a young girl went missing on the heels
No?
murders and disappearances.
How about this one? No?
Now, in a shocking turn. A police detective falls victim to a brazen murder.
How about this one? Yep. Cool.
finally some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithwick Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped. Now we can finally sleep.
The old woman's secret. Looks like the old man had something to do with the girl's murder. But why drive all the way to Smithwick Quarry?
Murders and disappearances. Now, in a short time, police detective found the victim to what appears to be
The old woman's secret. No?
brazen murder in public.
Gardening tools? No?
Are these disappearances and murders
No, it needs to be related to that dead girl. Oh, okay, so the same thing, huh?
That girl collapsed like paper when Grace hit her. I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before. It must have been the lack of sleep. Thank God it's all over. I can finally watch TV in peace.
Oh, wow. The old man's secret. Apparently his wife has a bit of a temper. If she murdered that girl, where's the body? What happened to the murder girl's body? No?
of a string of
Hmm?
mysterious
Okay. Alright. Final resting place. The girl was murdered by the couple who live in apartment 1A just because of her loud parties. They dumped her body at Smithwick Quarry.
now in a shocking
Looks like Grace couldn't take the girl's partying anymore, so she killed her and roped her husband into helping dump the body at Smithwick Quarry.
dealing with a serial killer.
I should get back and let her know.
Still emerging, but for now,
Damn, that's messed up.
dark clouds.
That's really messed up. Alright, where are you, Grace?
Honey, they can probably hear you talking through the ceiling.
I hope they do.
Oh,
Turns out, the reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh, well, why'd they do it?
Your parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. And they were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
no problem. Cool. Moved on. Oh, got the achievement. The missing body. That sucks that you got murdered, though. Alright, so cleared. 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 Clear. Alright. almost got all the info for this one, and almost all for this too. I'm missing one more of those. Oh my goodness, I'm missing a lot of these things right here. I got 7 out of 8. That's wrong because I'm missing one more for Terror on the Tracks, and I don't know where that's at. Missing 4 of these and 2 of the witch trial stuff. Okay. Go back into town. Judgment House is right over there. Okay. Let's check out the gala again, see if that area is opened up. Since I'm double checking things. I mean, yeah, the Art Museum. Alright, let's try this again. See if I can find the last thing in here and then move on to the story. Huh? Oh, it's the hide.
This whole place is bad news. I can't stop thinking about the tech cop.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
Oh, there's something over there. How do I get over there? I see it. Whoa, I don't think I've been in this section of the game. How'd I miss this? Are you kidding me? How did I miss this area? Witchcraft superstition plaque. Persecution of witches was not common in Europe between the fall of Rome and the Protestant Reformation. Numerous laws explicitly forbid condemning people as witches or burning people for witchcraft. This stemmed from the notion that the very belief in witchcraft was superstitious. How in the hell did I miss this area? Salem's history. Train station memorial plaque. Once the mighty iron trains charged forth on rails, house in this building. Now this place has been transformed into a monument to our town's past, carrying history forward on the rails of our memories.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
He didn't even know how he died, huh?
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Damn. That sucks. Nice, found the last one. Achievement unlocked, terror on the tracks. Alright, here we go.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it.
Oh.
When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him. Something angry.
Sounds like possession.
Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Wow, so a man got possessed and killed someone and ran off to the woods and never found again. Wow. Okay, now it's 7 out of 8. So I have to find 5 more of this. I don't know where these are because they're in the city somewhere. Oh, what's this? Dunking a gossip. These convicted of gossiping sometimes pay their penance via the dunking stool. Oh. I'm missing one more, which... I'm missing one more Salem's Witch Trial history somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Let me check out the museum before, the whole museum before I go out to the main thing, so I can figure out where the last, witch trial history is at.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were...
Let's check these other areas one more time. See if I can find anything here that I missed history-wise. Can't find the last one. Oh, okay. Well, let's get out of here. Move on to the main thing. I'm not even gonna bother to try the other story because I have to look for. Let's see. I have to look for 5 more, and these can be in the city. Yeah. Let's leave. Right over here. Enter Judgement House.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is, Judgement House. Huh. Maybe this abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all.
Of course.
I hate it when I'm right.
I know, right? No. Find the upstairs room with the light on. Oh. Ashes to ashes. D10 more to uncover the story. Oh boy, it's another one of these things. Poem 1. She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope, perchance the devil's dues to pay. Poem 2. Unnatural bridge of ghosts and flesh, you harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe, with pitchfork thresh, until you meet your righteous end. Okay. Nine more to go. Eight more to go. Poem number 3. Let man beware who keeps so foul a witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts her spell upon his soul and wrecks damnation's reckoning. Okay, I was just here. Alright. Poem 4. To rid the land of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. 'Tis always judgment hour.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. What is this? Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight, shall meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
Joy.
Oh no, that's about Joy.
Joy's verse. The killers focus on Joy. Oh no.
This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
Scour this room for information about the Bell Killer. Okay, so 1 down, 5 to go. Old Salem newspaper, Friday, December 18th, 1903. The devil made me do it. Mayor stuttered, deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. Old Salem murders. There were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago. Murderous past. Map of previous killings. This map shows the locations of all of his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. Personal items. Trophies? A collection of what seemed to be personal items taken from the Bell killer's victims. Maybe? Victims and murder methods. Execution devices. These are the methods the killer used to murder the victims and how each one of them died. Can't tell if he's consistent or schizophrenic. Old Salem newspaper, Wednesday, June 5th, 1940. Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings and 3 recent murders harken back to Salem's shameful past. Witch trial similarity. Salem has a history of killers apparently referencing the witch trial similar to the Bell killer. Ooh, not good.
Wait. Similar murders, multiple killers, decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
Copycat killers. Similar murders have been happening in Salem for over a century. Is this a string of copycat killers?
What else did you hide in this house, you freak? What was that?
This could be problematic. One down, one to go. Can't go through that. Damn it. Okay, that was hard. Damn it, I hate this stupid thing. Ah! What? How? Not even scary anymore, they're just annoying as hell now. I hate how you have to hold down R while you have to push 2 other buttons while holding down R. That's so stupid. Thank you. Seven more to go. Six more to go. I can investigate around here with all those demons and see if I can find any collectibles.
I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Sensing Judgement House disturbances. Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgement House. Unusually strong. Unusually vitriolic. And just plain unusual. Wait, there was a flashback thing. Could I see that? Hold up.
Vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Cool. 5 more to go. Ronan the stranger, it's like I don't even know him, and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination. I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. Oh boy, I see more birds. That means there's gonna be more demons around. Four more to go. Three more to go. Colonial kitchen plaque. The small kitchen area inside the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not for major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in the detached kitchen, because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. The danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there is none left standing on the grounds today. Back here? Nothing. There should have been something right there. But there is this. Fight with Ronan. Sometimes that man can be an insensitive beast. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is the place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know, but for now, I'm done thinking about it. Anything else in here? No? Alright, let's move on. Yep, not surprised. Ooh, this is bad. There are no hiding areas in this area. too many to fight at a time.
Oh my God, Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan? What the hell's going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
Who killed you?
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Bell Killer murdered Baxter. The Bell Killer murdered Baxter in the Judgement House cellar. Where's the killer?
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere, but when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Wait. The killer actually talked?
Not much, but I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon, but he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means.
Killer's instrument of death. The killer is playing another murder tonight with his instrument of death. What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums, like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go, even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum.
Do you know Joy?
Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom?
Baxter knows Joy. Baxter knew Joy this entire time and was trying to find her and make sure she was safe. Where's Cassandra?
Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone. Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
Cassandra in safe house. Baxter moved Cassandra to a safe house outside of town when the Bell Killer threat against her became real. Damn, that sucks that Baxter's dead. Damn, he got shot in the eye. Jeez. At least I got my 2 eyeballs. Only got shot in the chest. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. Chess. Colonial cellar plaque. The cellar in the home of a judge was often the temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, where witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Hathorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death.
What the hell happened down here?
A prison inside a prison. Cage. Why would you need to cage someone who was already locked in a tiny cell? No rest for the wicked. Prison bed. That looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. Two more to go. What was he doing? That does not look calm, or that does not look pleased. Stern.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Righteous man. The angry man points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. Extinguish light. Candles. I bet these did almost nothing to combat the darkness down here. Who drew this? Symbol in the cell. The bell killer symbol was once drawn in this cell, but by whom? Bound. Prison shackles makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. You. What was Abigail doing here? Bleeding and in prison.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
In prison, Abigail. Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. Alright, let's find the answer. Yep.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand on the flesh of this town. it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
Wait. The guy who killed me is Abigail. She might be the bell killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
Is Abigail the bell killer? It sure looks like it. Abigail is the bell killer, but how could she be? It's just pointing towards her from this point of view, yeah. Holding cells.
Missing. It could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
Where would Abigail take Joy? Possibly. No. No, not that, because I'm just here. So... Okay. Nope. Okay.
Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum. Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
Cool. Track down Abigail. The killer has Joy at the museum. Killer's gallows at the museum. If Abigail is the killer, then her instrument of death is the gallows at the museum. Sign indicating cellar holding cells. I gotta deal with them. Achievement: The Witch Trials. Judge's Diary. February 4th, 1963. The witches are all released, and Governor Phillips, however you say that, will not permit further persecution. Yet it is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her into drowning. Would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeard of my rebukes. Those who see the spirits of unnatural unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available measure of the law. Colonial Parlor Plaque. The parlor of the judge's house, what we would call the living room, was one of the more spacious indoor areas available for holding trials. The witch trials were sometimes held here and sometimes in another public building, such as a tavern. There we go. Pondering the proposal. What stopped me from saying yes to Ronan? Maybe it's marriage in general. I always thought I'd just be an independent woman in this world. I may not have processed this possibility enough, but I can't let him go. Can't. I'm missing one more for those. And I'm missing a lot for these, so just forget about those. Oh. Salem History Museum. Alrighty guys, I have to end my video from here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.